Hey guys, Khaos, I'll come at you with a whole new different video. Today's video going to be doing a review of the Justice League. Justice League, it's really awesome. Watch the Zack Snyders cut. It's so much better than the Justice League cut, because the nerds say so. Alright guys, we're going to get into the review. It's technically not going to be a review. So I'm gonna get into that later on. So I'm gonna leave a spoiler warning coming at 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's a spoiler warning right here. Huh? Right here? Spoiler? I think? Maybe? I don't know. It's gonna be a spoiler for the Zack Snyders Justice League cut. I'm gonna be spoiling a good amount of it. It's stuff I noticed, stuff I saw. Not the best noticer, not the best seer. So I gotta say, it's so much better than the Joss Whedon cut. Let me tell you that right now. So, if you guys don't want to get anything spoiled, press pause. If you guys have an HBO Max account, go ahead and watch it, or any other things if you have to do to watch the movie. I know this movie's already been taken apart. I know I'm coming out really late. I'm sorry about this, guys. I had some stuff I had to deal with, family stuff, you know. But I finally get to be able to review this movie. Really do like it. So I guess the spoiler warning's over. So anyway, this is not going to be your typical review. Since you guys already seen the movie, there's going to be a tag coming up right here for the Justice League movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I think you guys all pretty much have seen the Joss Whedon cut. It's pretty much the same. Brief cursory of the review, but this time it's not. So first spoiler. It isn't Darkseid. It isn't Steppenwolf. It's Darkseid. Darkseid attacked Earth, and because all the great leaders of the world came together. Man, the Atlanteans, them Scarans, before they left man. So, even the Greek and Egyptian, even the Greek gods came down to Mount Olympus to help the world. Even Green Lantern. And the first thing you want to know is that Green Lantern is technically not even. It was actually the first Green Lantern. Green Lantern of our sector, and he was the one that the Guardian decided to mess with because he was hurting innocent people, and all they had were all they had was clubs. So the Guardians decided to make him weak to their weak to wood, and then they were able to get revenge on the Green Lantern. So that's a brief cursory of how Alan Scott that kind of ring. So. Or how Alan Scott got why some rings were weak to the green and weak to wood. So it was just a brief reference. I don't know if I know a lot of people probably were taking apart deep hell and like, oh my goodness, I see the world. They weren't full on WandaVision with it. So anyway, getting back into the review. Darkseid tries to invade Earth. He fails. He goes back to Apocalypse failure. And they are going to take over the world again. So you already know that the three mother boxes were separated. The Mascarans decided to watch it, keep all their eyes on this box in a secret prison far off in Themyscira. Men decided to bury it, so I guess that's smart. Atlanteans decided to build a whole prison just like the Atlanteans. Just like the Themyscirans did, and kept an eye on it. Apparently, Themyscirans and Atlanteans have met, and they did not get along. I'm talking Flashpoint, bro. Anyway, and I guess it's a little reference here and there. We actually get to see Barry using his powers a little bit more, saving Iris West, and I just really love that little thing. So, anyway, getting lost in all the details. They extend the scenes to subtract the scene. Like, they extended the scene with Wonder Woman taking over, helping everyone out in that bank area and saving everyone. Dude, she went ham on them. They extended the scene way more cooler. I gotta say, it's still pretty cool. I gotta admit, I really love that movie. Really love that scene, and I'm so happy we get to see a lot more finished scene around it. Um, Things have changed here and there, but not as much. So anyway, Bruce is still trying to form the league, and most of the members of the league are, Aquaman saying no way. Cyborg said no way to Diana. They also extended the whole Cyborg scene, so you actually get to see how truly powerful Cyborg can be. And thanks to our need for technology in the internet, he has dominion over it, and he's just so powerful he can break it to any internet, to any company or internet thing, anything connected to the World Wide Web, he can connect to. Thanks to his powerful mind, and he was already really smart by then. So now he can, just go to anywhere. He can even access someone who's literally down on her luck and probably going to somewhere really dark with her child, who donates money to the poor and homeless, even though she's pretty much there already. He just increased her account by a couple $100,000, and boom, instant happiness. They said money can't buy happiness, but it bought that person a lot of happiness. So basically, Cyborg's like, I'm not going to help you guys. Diana definitely used the whole, they still use the same scene with trying to connect to Cyborg, but, he's not having it. So he leaves, and he was captured by Steppenwolf and so many. Apparently, they can sense. They can still sense if it awakes, it starts fully on like it did at the Themyscira, then they can be able to get to it right away. But they couldn't. Bruce's system, since the whole league is now formed together. I did love how they make Flash 20% less a coward and less creepy about Diana. Don't get me wrong, she's gorgeous, and he will probably have a little bit of a crush on her. And so I just gotta say, Bruce forms the league. The league tries to take down Steppenwolf. They fail. Steppenwolf give away, but they did evacuate everyone out of the building. So that ends that part. And Bruce realized that the mother box can bring back. Barry is the one who actually said, but they all pretty much knew where they were going to go with that. They wait, if you could wake up a planet, it could wake up a person more powerful than any planet in the universe, Superman, because they don't actually know if he was dead. So I have problems with it. I'm gonna bring it towards the end of the video, so there's gonna be a problem part towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. They try to bring back Superman from the dead. For some reason, I don't know, that bothers me. They didn't put his father picture, at least held it for him. Superman breaks out, he falls into the monument. They all stand together to try to stop him. Same scene pretty much happens, and everybody go crazy. Superman's trying to kill him, and Superman starts to remember Bruce. We all know why. You all know if that monster thing's gonna work this time. But I think as Lois was there, she was just visiting. This time she was visiting there. And they both leave. But Superman realized that they didn't bring him back just so he could be with Lois. They realized that he has a responsibility to stop Steppenwolf. He goes to Alfred, and Alfred tells him, he told me he would come. I'm here to help. So he goes there to the island in Russia where they're all being attacking. They're attacking Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf almost got the boxes together, and then Cyborg breaks apart thanks to the help of Superman and the Flash and Barry, hypercharging him to access, to be able to fully integrate with them and power him up. Barry, he got shot in the leg and almost was losing it. And almost all of reality was all of the world was starting to get taken over by the mother boxes, turning the whole world into apocalypse. But thanks to Barry's super speed, he went back in time. First time we actually got to see a live action Barry using the Speed Force to run back in time, hypercharging himself, go back to almost that point, and jumping out and hypercharging Cyborg. Cyborg had enough power Had to use his willpower to break through all of the things and separate the mother boxes thanks to Superman's help. Pretty much the same scene kind of happens. Superman pretty much tossing Steph almost like it's nothing. and and then a portal opens up to Darkseid. Darkseid sees all of it, what happened to Steph with his minion, and they beat the life out of him, send him back to the apocalypse. Thanks to Wonder Woman, he's headless. And Darkseid's like, fine, if they don't want to be conquered that way, we'll go by the old ways. We'll raid the ships. We'll invade. I was like, well, okay, classic Darkseid. Alright, since that part of the review is over, and again, there's going to be a link in the description to all of that you just heard about the previous video about my review of the Justice League Joss Whedon cut. So, now this part of the video I would like to call some spoilers. So this is more real spoilers. So, and the stuff that is kind of, like I said, there's stuff that got extended. The whole Barry and Iris thing got put back in there. And I'm really happy that they put that in there. Cyborg and his mother. Oh my goodness, we were so happy to see that. And the whole Aquaman arc. So apparently that's the reason why a lot of guards were there. King Arthur was stirring up, like he was doing in the Aquaman movie. He was stirring up people against the sea surface, and he was trying to get people on his side. So that's why he didn't care too much about the mother box. But Mira, Mira, the actress who played Mira, got fired. Oh, it's so much controversy. So anyway, that part you get to see the Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe. I can't remember his name in the movie. It's gonna pop up. Yeah, Willem Dafoe's in the movie. A longer scene with Aquaman. They gave him his mother's Triton, and then we go back. Go back to Bruce. And Diana, she actually went to Rome and, took the arrow, did a little bit of Indiana Jones market to cover it all of it to discover the Nemini behind the arrows and the mother boxes. And so that's pretty much it. I almost forgot the big scene. So there was two end scenes. One with the nightmare scene. So that one got extended a lot. Like 3 or 4 minutes. So now, pretty much all the world's pretty much, actual, World War world, and Bruce has been working with a few of the members that have left of the League. Mirror, because apparently Aquaman got killed. Diana, we know, definitely got killed. Cyborg, Flash, Deathstroke, the Joker. Yeah, for some reason he decided to work with the Joker. So now the Joker doesn't look like he did in the Suicide Squad. Damage that he just looks like what people would consider the Joker would look like, wearing a whole bunch of badges, a bunch of GCPD badges. He's like, he was talking to us like, why, society. I'm starting, trying to get to him. Like, who's more insane, the man who gets kids to dress up in costume, or the man who started this? So, Joker definitely knows who Bruce was. I don't think I was ever never not known. Like, the Joker doesn't know who Bruce is, because he always does kind of know who they are. So that scene was put together a little bit more, and I just gotta say, that scene was a lot more cooler. And Bruce wakes up, and we get to see the Martian Manhunter. So apparently, the Martian Manhunter. We get to see 2 scenes. That scene with in the Joss Whedon original cut, talking to Lois. Apparently that was a scene. And Martian Manhunter was Martian Manhunter talking to Lois, trying to encourage her to get back out there, get back in the world. And at least in the Joss Whedon cut, he was trying to get her back into the world. And that one, he was just trying to comfort her for some reason, and it got really weird. I'm just going to say, yeah, it was weird. It was real weird. Nobody liked that. It was uncomfortable and weird and all that. So yeah, the Martian Manhunter scene a lot better. Everybody's definitely said it was less uncomfortable. And so what he said to Bruce is like, oh, next time we won't be so easy next time. It's like, well, I'll be there to help you. So that's pretty much how the movie ends. And it's so Bruce calls out, like, what do we call, like, you could call me the Manhunter, and that's pretty much how it ends. So I really did love this movie. I really loved this movie. I don't know if you guys need how we're gonna rate it, but 8.5 out of 10, I think. I would give it a 9. Like if I arguably this movie deserves a 9, and it's a 4-hour cut, so sit and watch it. It's gonna take your time. The pacing is a little bit slow here and there. Some stuff I wish that was different. So here's the complaining side. So complaining. So my problems with it is there's certain scenes I wish it was a little bit different. It's not like it's gonna help against it. It's just so there's this one scene I wish it was just a little bit different. So I like to say superheroes are not murderers, and that's a problem with superhero movies lately. They always kill the bad guy. Apparently, for some reason, and this is not even just a new thing. It's been a thing since the original Superman, Superman 2, where he, for some reason, sadistically chose to get rid of Zod's powers and throw him off a cliff in the Fortress of Solitude. So now his blood is now permanently stained with Zod's blood all over all over in the building. So he's super dead. So yeah, thanks Clark for killing him, man. It's just stuff like that. And it's, for some reason, I just really wish that I could have, not have killed the bad guys. Why do they always have to kill the bad guys? Superheroes are supposed to represent a betterment in humanity, and I feel like they just haven't been represented properly. And it just really bothers me. Not so much for Diana. Diana's more of a warrior prince. So Thor and Diana, I would be okay with them, killing, Thor, Diana, and somebody like, say, Captain America. They are soldiers and warriors. They know what they have to do. It's going to be something bad. But somebody like, say, Bruce Wayne, killing a bunch of people, and it's just, that was my major problem in Batman v Superman. And they have him using a gun, and it's just, and that's been my problem with all Batman movies, except for 2. Ironically, there's been 2 movies where Batman hasn't killed. And it's the weirdest movies you could ever watch. The Adam West Batman, Batman and Robin, the George Clooney Batman, he hasn't killed. Literally not one character dies. So I guess, it's weird. It's real weird. I'm say that right now. And it's just that I don't hate it. I like it. I really do like it. It's just like, I really wish that Bruce didn't have to use a gun to kill people. And that's my only real complaint. I know they're parademons, so they're not technically alive. So yeah. I just wish they could have used certain ideas here and there that would be changed. So my major complaint of all of this is when they were bringing back Superman, I wish there was more argument about it. And it really was the Bruce who was saying, like, we should do it. Like it was in the Joss Whedon cut. People are like, oh no, Bruce, oh no, like the rest of the league will want him back too. Like, yeah, they will want him back, but at the same time, I feel like they shouldn't want him back that badly, like bring it back from the dead. And I really feel like that was really weird. And I don't know, it's just me who's felt that. I don't know, I can't not see that, like, oh, that seems weird and kind of out of the box for some of the members of the league, especially for the Flash. Like, So anyway, that's my major complaint. So now I'm going to get to the compliment side. The movie is so much better. They did Aquaman. They extended Aquaman scenes right. They extended Lois. They built her up a little bit better. They did the same thing for the Flash. They did it so much better for the Flash. Wonder Woman scenes here, like she didn't really have a lot of like big, cool, awesome scenes. You know, pretty much almost all of it was pretty much shown in the Joss Whedon cut. Most of it was really, a lot of it was cut down here and there. The whole speech about her former love, that's pretty much like that. Everything's pretty much still pretty much the same. So yeah. So it's the Joss Whedon cut. Now we're gonna get into like comparability. So is the Joss Whedon cut better than Zack Snyder cut? Yes. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna say yes, it is, but with like weird quotation marks. Is they have different major ideas of directing. And like you're going to see that a lot, and I feel like because the fans really fought for this movie. This was a love letter to the fans because apparently there wasn't going to be another one, and there isn't going to be another one, but there may be one, because the fans got them to do another Justice League movie, and I really want to see another Justice League movie, but I don't really want to see him do a Superman movie. Ugh. And there wasn't a lot of, there was 20% less overhead than it used to be, and because the Joss Whedon one actually did have a lot of overhead and a lot of problems with it. So yes, there's problems with the movie and there's good with the movie. So Zack Snyder cut a million times better than the Joss Whedon cut. Like yeah, I gotta give like my opinion for that movie is a 6 for movie rating, and this one is at 8 or a 9, so somewhere around there. So this Zack Snyder cut was a million times better, and I just gotta say, thank you so much, fans, for fighting for this one. And I am gonna say, I am so sorry that I argue with the fans. So the first time, I agree with the fans and say this movie was actually really good. So yeah, I guess that's how my opinion is. Alright, so if you guys want to watch any more of my videos, there's gonna be a thing. Alright, for all of that, thank you guys so much, and peace out. Bye!